Welcome to the Diminutive Soldier. This game I have before me here is a collector's piece. The Beatles Flip Your Wig game. This game came out in 1964, the same year the Beatles invaded America on the Ed Sullivan Show. And it says right here, 1964, Nims Enterprises. Nims Enterprises, Brian Epstein's company. Brian Epstein, of course, the manager of the Beatles, who discovered the Beatles, playing at the Cavern Club, and he had his own record shop there with his family in Liverpool, and made the Beatles what they became. So let's check out this fun, silly, historic board game. First, I want to show you the inside of the box. And what's amazing is that everything is still here. It comes with these little pieces. You got all four of the lads coming with their little pieces, blank on the other side. Comes with their cards, which we'll get to soon, how they work. This is the rules right here on this board. And then the game board is right underneath. And there you go. And how you play the game is pretty simple. You put each Beatle in their corner. You got Paul, John, George, and Ringo. Here's the dice that comes with the game. It's an old 1964 dice right there. You got your deck of cards. You place your flip your wig cards here. And you place your Beatle cards, the yellow Beatle cards there. Of course, you got to shuffle them up. I haven't done that. I don't know when the last time this game was played. It might be the 60s. They might not have been shuffled up since then. These are a hard cardboard type card. And the rules are pretty simple. You're going to go around the board rolling the dice. What you're looking for is whoever gets four cards, a set of these four cards wins. What cards you're looking for is for each person, like George. You're looking for the George card. You're looking for the George's signature card, George's instrument card, and a hit record card. The Beatle card and their signature card is in here. Their instrument card, the hit record card is in here. Now, there are ways you could steal cards from other Beatles. You may lose them, etc., etc. But that's whoever gets the four cards wins. So you roll a dice. Let's say Paul goes first. He can move 5. And you go clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll again is what it says. 3. 1, 2, 3. Take a Beatle card. So he's going to take the top card from the Beatle deck. And he gets a John card. That doesn't help him very much. So he would normally, of course, keep it in his hand. That's what he has. I'll keep it over here. Now John will go. He can move 2. Boom, boom. Take any card. He's also going to take a Beatle card. He gets Paul McCartney's signature. That's what he gets. Now George will go. He can move 3. 1, 2, 3. Put back a wig card. Well, he doesn't have one, so nothing happens. Ringo goes. He can move 1. Take a wig card. Flip your wig, Ringo. He's got Ringo's drums. So he's 1 down already. Now Paul will go. He can move up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can take a Beatle card. And he got his own signature. Now he's 1 away. He's got a John card. That doesn't help him, but he has Paul's signature. Now John will go. He can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can roll again. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can take any card. Now John will take a Beatles card, and he got his signature. He's 1 away. George will go. Boom. He can take a Beatle card. He got a John card. That doesn't do him any good. Ringo can go. He can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And take a Beatle card. He got Paul's signature. That doesn't do any good. Now Paul will go. Moving 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He lands on George's space. So when you land on one of the other Beatles spaces, you can take a card from them. George only has 1 card, which is this one. So he's taking it. So now Paul has 2 John cards and 1 Paul signature. Now John goes. He can move one, take a wig card. He got a hit record. So now John has Paul's signature, doesn't do anything, but he has these two. Now what he needs is his own pitcher and his instrument, and he wins. George can go. Move three. 1, 2, 3. Take a card from any player. So George doesn't have any. He sees Paul and John both have 3 each. Ringo has 2. So of course he's not going to know what cards they have. He's just going to decide to take one. He's going to take one from John. I'll randomize it here. So boom. Oh, George got the hit record from John. That's good for George. George needed that. Now we go to Ringo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ringo takes a wig card. Oh, Ringo's got a hit record. So now Ringo has his drums, which he needs. He has his hit record. And Paul's signature does no good. So now he only needs yellow cards. He needs his own face and his signature. We'll go back to Paul. He moves 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He takes a wig card. He has a hit record, so now he has his signature and a hit record. We go to John. 1, 2. Take a Beatles card. They got Ringo. Doesn't do him any good. Go to George. 3. 1, 2, 3. Take a wig card. He got another hit record, so he has 2 of those now. And we go to Ringo. He goes 1. Put a wig card back. That sucks for Ringo because his 2 wig cards are these. He's going to put a hit record back and keep his drums. So you put it back, you go into a discard pile. So we'll go right here. Now you can only have 6 cards in your hand at any given time. Once you ever get more than 6, you got to discard down. Paul right now has 4, so he has the most, and he only has 4. So now Paul will go 3. 1, 2, 3. He could take a card from John. We're going to randomize it. And he gets Ringo's face. That doesn't help him. John will go. He can move 3. 1, 2, 3. Take a card from any player. Well, John sees Paul has a lot of cards. So he wants to take one of those. Oh, he got his face. So now John has his signature and his face. So he needs the 2 reds. He needs a hit record, and he needs his instrument. George will go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take any card. He's going to take a yellow, and he got Ringo's signature. And you just keep going round and round and round the board, just like that. Very simple game, trying to get all 4 cards. If you ever land on a space of another player, say George landed on John's space, then you ignore what the space says, and instead you steal a card. You'd steal a card from John. And that's it. That's the rules. Let's go back down and see what I think. This game is what it is. Let's be real. This game was made in 1964 for young girls and boys, and young teenage girls excited about the British invasion. They made all kinds of things during this period. I have so many artifacts, all kind of little games and figures and toys and fake wigs and you name it. We're big collectors in Beatles memorabilia from this period. And this is just one of them. This is one of the many things, just a silly, easy, simple game that they probably sold a lot of and kids were excited about in the early 60s. It is what it is. It's just a silly game, but it's history. It's an artifact. It's amazing it's all here. It's amazing I have all of it together and in such good condition. I'm not going to rate it because as a game, it's not great. I don't know. It's just a simple, plain old kids game, a 5 or so. But as a Beatles freak, this sucker's a 10. Diminutive Soldier out.